Welcome to Academic Data Support Videos and Files. This support file will show you how to organise your students within your school. This follows on from a previous help file using this button here, the Admin Student Data, where if you watch them in sequence, I've added 2 additional students, Mary Adams and Iona Zender. Okay, so those are my 2 new students. So I'm just going to close that down. Now I'm interested in this video about how to organise those students or students in my organisation into different forms. Right, the way that you do that is if you click on Student Groups, Admin Student Groups here, and this form will load. What you're going to see is a page showing 4 main boxes. Just going to go through the boxes here. This top left hand side box, this one here, shows the student ID number, student name, date of birth if they have one, and the present form they're in. Scroll down. As you can see, the form groups, etc. Right, in this box here, bottom right hand side, are all of the students and pupils within your organisation, current or non-current. Current are the students that are presently attending, non-current are those that have left or have not yet attended, they're pre-registered. So I'm just going to scroll down here. You can see the date of birth, similar information up here, but you'll notice there's 102 students here and 98 here. The main difference is that you have a couple of students that are non-current. So I'm just going to find these 2. As you can see, they're the 2. There's a couple of them that I've actually added recently. And then the last clip, I added these 2 students, Adams Mary, and I also added Iona Zender, or Zender Iona. Now I'm just going to click on the current status, and that will change Adams Mary from a current false to current true. That means they're actually attending the institution that you're in. Click on OK, and it will just take a moment to refresh the page. So you'll notice that Adams Mary's now is current true, and I'm going to give Iona Zender the same treatment in a minute. But notice here, this box starts to fill up. These are students that do not have a tutor group. These are students that do not have a tutor group. So Mary Adams is, if you like, without a tutor group. She's what we call orphaned. So I'm going to do the same for Iona. Change that to true. So now I have 2 students that do not have a form group. Let's have a look. I'm going to add them now to they can go into 4B. So if I click on Mary and join move, she can go into 4B, and it's going to move students in the list. You can add as many students as you want to that list. It's quite easy to organise your form groups, and now we just have one that's orphaned, and we're going to put Iona into 10N. Click on yes. There we go. Right, there we go. So I no longer have any orphaned data, that, in other words, students that are current but without a form group. If I wish to change students that are in green here, but just to move the forms, that's easy to do. I'm going to move some from, tell you what, we're going to move Elise and Stacy just by clicking on them. The students that you click on appear in this box here, and you move them by going to, we're going to move them into, actually they're in 7D, so we're going to move them to 7B, Click on yes, and those pupils will be added to that form group. Scroll down. There we go. So there's Lee's there. There's Lee's there. She's now in 7B, and there was one more which I forget. I'm just going to move one from let's do Patricia into, because I know that form group doesn't have any at the moment. So I'm going to click on to. I'm going to move Patricia to 7 Click on yes and update. And this is just a way for you to easily move students around your organisation without having any particular specialist knowledge about how databases work. So there we have Patricia is now in 7. Anything like the date of birth is not edited through this page. It's edited through the the data page. So that's how to organise your students within tutor groups. Thank you for watching. I'm just going to return to the home page.